And heritage that make us Bayou Wild. Here's how I guarantee my crawfish tastes great every time. I use what the pros use. I use Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Why do the pros use Louisiana Fish Fry seafood boil?
Because, guys, it has more herbs and spices.
It has a much better flavor.
It's easy, just pour and boil.
Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Find the yellow bag, pour and boil for great crawfish every time. Here's how I guarantee my crawfish tastes great every time. I use Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Why do the pros use Louisiana Fish Fry seafood boil?
Because the flavor is so good.
It has more garlic, onion, paprika, lemon, and not too much salt.
It has much better flavor.
Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Find the yellow bag, pour and boil for great crawfish every time. Here's how I guarantee my crawfish tastes great every time. I use Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Why do the pros use Louisiana Fish Fry seafood boil?
Because the flavor is so good.
Louisiana Fish Fry seafood boil has more garlic, onion, paprika, lemon, and not too much salt.
Louisiana Fish Fry brand seafood boil. Find the yellow bag, pour and boil for great crawfish every time. Discover the taste of Louisiana that's seasoned just right. Boiled to perfection. Enriched with tradition. A taste that's savory, crispy, and a little sweet. Discover the taste of Louisiana Fish Fry products. Today we're out at Crawfish Haven, and we just caught a nice fresh mess of crawfish, and I'm talking about fresh. They were swimming in the water about 20 minutes ago and we're getting ready to boil them. What I'd like to show you today is my method of boiling. A lot of people compliment me on my crawfish coming out perfect every time. Well, there's also some efficiency and some money-saving things you can do too when you're boiling your seafood. The other thing is using the product Louisiana Fish Fry. A lot of people spend an awful lot of time mixing pepper, mixing salt, mixing onion, granulated garlic. The list goes on, and guess what? A lot of times they blow it. It never comes out the same way twice. The people at Louisiana Fish Fry, with their one pour boil, have spent a lot of time perfecting it to get it just right, where you got just the right amount of salt. It's not too much, it's not too light on the salt either, and the perfect blend of seasonings. So when you combine the propane, the rocket pot, the Boil Boss, and your instant one pour boil from Louisiana Fish Fry, you've got one of the most efficient and cost-saving ways to boil seafood. All right, we got this to come to a roll and boil in 6 minutes.
They're dinner rolls, or I like to get the Hawaiian King rolls. They're a little bit sweeter, and I think they'll go really well with the blackening. So I switched it up a little bit, make perfect little bite-sized sandwiches, be great appetizers for your holiday meals. So what we're gonna do is take our little fillets here, dip them in melted butter. Unsalted melted butter is what the recipe calls for. And then you can really use any blackening seasoning you want. We use Louisiana Fish Fry. You can use any brand or make your own. It's mainly just paprika, salt, pepper, a little bit of cayenne. And you dose it pretty good because you know when you blacken something, traditionally a lot of that seasoning falls off. So get it nice and coated and get those prepared. We're gonna...
So now we have our fish fry, And the fish fry is, I actually mill my own corn here at
Oh, wow.
White Oak. So this is actually the corn flour that comes out of my mill. This is fresh corn. But any kind of cornmeal, any kind of corn flour, you should go corn flour first. Always season it generously with a little salt and pepper. Of course, you can use your Louisiana fish fry that I love. Yeah, that's a great one. So,
some fresh fish here just caught, a couple of days ago. So the thing is just a little light dusting. So now this is all your seasoning. So now we got to have the salt and the cayenne and to make it all go. So no doubt, we got to have the Cajun seasoning in here. So definitely same thing. So this is all your salt, everything to make it all tie in. So right now, definitely just a little complete dusting. So looking good. So we covered up all your grill marks. So you can't see that we
Oh, they're going to come through later.
So the most important thing.
While my dad and Martha are inside cooking, I'm down out here doing a little bit of frying right here. We're going to fry up some frog legs for you right here. So we've kind of got them all seasoned and everything already. We're going to take them, we're going to pass them through an egg wash. From the egg wash, we'll pass them into the batter. We'll batter them up real well, and then we'll put them in our grease. So we'll keep it about 350 to 375 throughout the process. I typically go 4 to 7 minutes at 375, and it's typically they'll be floating up there, and then I'm going to start watching the color on them.
Go dry, wet, dry. And the reason we do dry, wet, dry is just because you want that exterior dry to really cling onto the egg.
What are we using here for the batter?
All you're using here for the batter is my favorite fish fry, which is Louisiana fish fry. Now I do have it cut a little bit for this particular recipe because I have it cut with just plain all-purpose flour because I want a little bit of a smoother texture to the batter. But I want that amazing flavor of the Louisiana fish fry.
Basically, we're going to get everything done, the steps. We're going to get the shrimp prepared, the sausage prepared, the sauce, everything's in there.
Then add tomato sauce to your veggies and seasoned shrimp to your liking. Captain George will tell you the key to a good stew is time.
Basically, we're going to get everything done, the steps. We're going to get the shrimp prepared, the sausage prepared, the sauce, everything's in there.
So what we're going to do is my version of barbecue shrimp. So Louisiana Fish Fry has this awesome product. The way they have it on a recipe is no doubt the way to do it, with the whole shrimp heads on. But for us right now, needing the speed that we got to have sometimes with feeding a lot of people, we're kind of a little short version. Honestly, to taste, and I can tell you this from experience, the longer the shrimp sit, the longer they sit, the spicier it's going to get. So barbecue shrimp, Louisiana Fish Fry, and you're down here in Cajun Vista. So I'm actually going to just kind of get it going.